All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check fam? Thank you guys for tuning in once again. We got a full week of checking these buttons, and we are back on the most glorious of days. Y'all already know it is HT. Let's get it. All right, now into them Dungeon Fighter Online buttons, believe it or not, that need to be checked. And I'm proud to announce that this video right here is sponsored by Dungeon Fighter Online. So for those of you that may or may not know, Dungeon Fighter Online is a free-to-play multiplayer hack and slash MMORPG with 16 unique characters. I'm gonna repeat, free-to-play, free. Dungeon Fighter Online is a 2D MMORPG with retro pixel graphics where you can join action-packed raids and dungeons with players from all over the world, and you can choose from more than 60 class advancements. Like a true action game, DFO showcases complex combos and spectacular hit effects. Don't forget about the beautiful illustrations and animations that they have for each class. Now I know you're probably thinking like, Nesto, on this channel you usually main in the Street Fighter scene or the Tekken scene, but you know what else we main? Free! We also main free! And one more time, while it's on the mind bars, go ahead and download it today because the link is in the description field. And there is a coupon code. Not only is it free, but there is a coupon code down below. Here it is. I'm gonna put it on the screen. It is welcome to the DFO gift. There's a slash, of course, there's a certain way you gotta enter it. But anyway, be sure to use it. So once again, coupon code welcome to DFO gift. Go ahead and put that in because I believe when you enter it, you can get like life tokens, Remy Sparkling Touch, and then like the funky avatar set. So once again, Dungeon Fighter Online, download it today. All the links are in the description field. Be sure to check it out. Much love. I gotta show them love. You showing the Button Check family love sponsoring this video. We're gonna give the love back.
So I tell people I thrive off of violence in the FGC, right? I think the FGC is the equivalent of animated wrestling, right? We are supposed to be violent. We need to have our storyboards. They got our heels. We got our faces.
Right.
We got to make sure this show is running. I was like, listen, I'll make sure the show is running no matter the cost.
Yeah.
If I got to go down about a couple hundred, or if I got to go up a couple hundred, the show must go on.
Even the way you just described the way you went, like you were honest, and the way you described how you went at Punk when he came to the tournament, and I could see that in a TV show on Netflix or something like that. Like the storyboard, yep. I could already see how it was almost like a mafioso move that you pulled. You were like, okay, you went over here now. I want him out. I want this motherfucker out. I'll give $200 on this. Whoever take this man out. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bring him to me. Bring him to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like some boss type shit. And that's hilarious to me because we're playing video games at the end of the day, but it's FGC, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's like that WWE type feel. You know what I'm saying? It's all we got. We online right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, I know people have been like stuck in a rut because like a lot of things have been stuck online, but I'm like, all right, but then that's when it's our job, at least for people who create content in FGC, I think it's our job to constantly keep people interested in what we're doing or in the games that we're playing. And the way that we go about it, like you have to be creative with it. So if there needs to be a storyboard where, damn, now you beefing with a player and now people are tuning in week by week to the tournaments that now each of the players enter, that's worth it. Yeah. Now you have more eyes on everything, and then boom, now it leads up to an offline tournament where now people want to see me and Punk go at it there too. Yep. Like this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do to keep your scene alive. Yeah. Like if I watch a stream of like an amazing player, right, but that player doesn't speak, that player doesn't communicate with me, that player doesn't joke, I'm like, okay. I mean, there's possibly like other players I could have watched that would have been able to do at least as good, but also been entertaining at the same time. That's the reason like why players like Punk, Sonic and them, they're really amazing because they're able to balance out being great at the game and also providing entertainment to people. And I think once sponsors realize that like entertainment and content value are very important, even Hook Game God has upped his content creation very much so since he's first started playing. And it's absolutely amazing what it's done for like just his numbers and for his community in general. And I think other organizations are finally going to start picking up on that. And I think that in the future you're going to see a lot more content creators and commentators actually get pulled into orgs, because what orgs need most is visibility. Like there's only so much you can get from visibility if the person who's like your main mascot or piece can't really speak out.
Right, exactly. That's a huge.
So y'all can hit my DMs, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a loud mouth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hit me up. I need pain. What's good?
DM the homie Koustics. Sponsor this man today. He's ready for the. He's only 22 and he's already here.
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my God, you're so pretty. No, you are. Like, you know what it is? You're like naturally pretty. I'm like, oh my gosh.
What do you think you are? Gorgeous.
Okay, so what are we talking about? I'm so like excited. I was like, I wish I was there.
Oh my God.
I'm sick of living so far away.
You are so far away. I heard him saying it was what 11 o'clock over there? AM?
Yeah.
In the morning. Oh my gosh. It's
big
like,
time difference as well.
Yes, it's like almost our bedtime.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What?
I want you to answer. Sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, she's already gonna cancel me. Look, I already see a fucking tweet in her eyes right now.
I'm recording.
Can you
I'm
believe
recording.
what he did to her on film?
Abused his wife.
I wanted to. This is a stupid ass question, but and you can answer it too on this. So I always wanted to know. You know how like Americans, we look at y'all's accent as like exotic and like, oh man, the way they talk is like really, like a sexy accent, right? And we look at a lot of accents like that. But in your opinion, and don't spare our fucking feelings or anything like that, does anybody look at Americans like that? Like, do y'all think that we have accents? Like, do we?
No, I think it depends. Like for me, I like New York accent. So when I traveled to America a couple of times because I used to be a flight attendant. So I like New York accents. I really like the country accents or like down south.
I love it.
Yeah, and then I do like some of like the Hispanic.
Like, hey y'all.
Yes.
I
love it. Like it's so nice.
That's all my family. That's all my family.
Is it? It's the best.
That's hilarious.
And then what other parts of America? Then you go to Miami, and they're really like Hispanic, and it's like a lot of flavor. And like we have Latinos over here and stuff, but it's not as much as over there. And they all have their little thing as well, and that's kind of cool. But I don't know. And then you just have like your slang. I think in general in America, like you go to Atlanta or you go to Cali, you go to New York, like I said, and just it sounds cool.
Yeah.
So we like it.
We think that you guys are sexy.
Hey. It kind of cut a bit.
Okay, he said this is going to air HT. And he said that you do we usually do a cosplay like and you do cosplay. Is it okay if we air one of yours? And
okay,
and then what else did you
and
have?
Also, does she want us to share her OnlyFans information?
Would you like us to share your OnlyFans information as well?
Hell yeah.
She said hell yes.
And you know what? I did OnlyFans because I was sick of all the thirsty DMs. I might as well get paid for it.
You know what? If I wasn't married, no, just like he's like, get me off of this mic right now. I've heard, look, he's coming to get me. I've heard so much. I've heard so many people making so much money, and I'm like, I can make some money, but I wouldn't do that. Look, he's rolling his eyes
about it, but it's like for me, you do whatever you are comfortable with and what you want. Like,
right.
Some of them are a little bit sexy and stuff, but it's nothing that I'm not comfortable with.
Right, and you don't have to expose everything.
No,
you know,
exactly. I mean, you gotta tease them a bit, girl. Like,
look, I can there's foot fetishes out there. There's
exactly,
look at my toes. I don't care.
Girl, you could get like $50 for each toe.
She said $50 for each toe. I'm signing up today.
They pay you to get your pedicure, all that good stuff, you know? So, but I feel like as I'm getting older, I'm more comfortable with who I am and what I want to represent. And you know, gorgeous. There is some things that I won't get because of it, but there's a lot of things that I really just don't care and I embrace and I can get. Yeah, exactly. So,
Embrace
it's just
yourself. Be woman. Shit.
exactly. That's right. Women empowerment.
Yes, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Exactly. And then the cosplaying, it's so fun to cosplay. I definitely want to do more. I want to do like more like face painting stuff as well, like really get into it. Yeah.
I think he's ready to wrap this up so he can start editing.
Yes.
But
yes.
I love you. You're so sweet and so gorgeous. And oh my gosh, just next time we'll have to talk longer and not worry about it.
Yes. I don't know. I have to say though, even though you're not FGC, you guys are my favorite FGC couple.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah.
I think
it's really nice.
I like being in the FGC. FGC in general, like the FGC team people are always so supportive and like just family, even though they're not family. So I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
The people that are at the tournaments.
At the tournaments,
Offline FGC.
Offline FGC, yeah. Well, I don't know nothing about online FGC.
Yeah,
so.
online's a little bit different, but yeah, offline, I feel like, even online, there's still some really good people and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Yeah.
We've got to figure out something to like meet up or be at the same event or something, because I literally just want to hug your necks. Have an amazing day since it's just your morning.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye.
All right, bye.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.